with their guard down, quickly and easily, and their guard down. So let me share a screen, and let's jump in. Entire screen is fine. We get the weird little share. We're gonna hop out Facebook, and depending on if you are on the team or a member of Boost, go to your page. This file is going to be located in the same location on both pages. So once you're on the team page or the group page, you're going to go to Files, and we're going to scroll down to Lead Conversion Scripts. All right. So like I said, this is using a corrective statement technique. And what a corrective statement script is you are asking a question in such a way that they're either going to confirm what you've given, or they're going to correct you with the correct information. It's not a yes or no, so it kind of sets them up to give you the information with their guard down. So let's walk through the script here. So there's four segments into this. So you have your intro, your statement of service, your setup, your corrective statement, your consultation close. 2 and 2A. So really, maybe there's kind of 5 sections to this, but there are 5 segments. But really, there's the 4 is what you're trying to accomplish, and then getting them all set up for that corrective statement. So let's run through it. So in the intro, you're going to throw, hi Bob, it's Dan with Keller Williams. I saw you were looking at homes on my site, and I wanted to introduce myself. Nice to meet you. So the nice to meet you is really big. It helps people feel more at ease. It makes their guard come down, and typically they're going to respond with nice to meet you too, or thank you, it's nice to meet you. There's going to be some sort of response right there that is less threatening. So they're going to kind of let it flow a little bit better. And it's the nice to meet you is always it's a good icebreaker. So then you have your statement of service, and this is what you're doing for them. So this is, Bob, I was in the process of looking up and putting together different properties to send you based on what you're looking at. And like it's going in here talking about the key point here is you're doing something for them. You're providing a service to them. What happens when a lot of people make a call, it's going to be, thank you for visiting my website. I want to know if you have any questions. No. Okay, you got nowhere else to go with this. And you haven't provided any service or any value to them. So what we're doing is we're trying to break the ice with the first part. Nice to meet you. Okay, we have a good icebreaker. And then we're going straight into letting them know, I'm doing something for you, and I have a quick question, which is going into the setup. One quick question, I'll let you go. So the important part here is the one quick question, and I'll let you go. Guard is almost completely gone. It's almost completely dropped down. Because when you get a call and it's a salesperson, or you don't know what it's going to be about, everything else, you start looking for your out. How do I get this person off the phone? And when they come through, they're like, hey, I have one quick question, and then I'm going to let you go. Oh, well, okay, never mind. All I have to do is answer one quick question, and they're going to let me go. So you've already got the, now I don't have to find my out. They've given me the out, and I just have to do one thing for them. I have to answer this question. So now I feel obligated to answer the question. So now we're going to go into our corrective statement. Their guard's down. They're ready to answer a question just so they can get rid of us or whatever it might be. But we have our corrective statement. And this one gives it as two ways. You're a renter, right? Wait for the answer. Or you're a homeowner, right? You can go either way with this. Go with whatever you're more comfortable with your response on. So, so it says, the key point is, you're trying to trick them into answering you, give you more information. So they're not generally, if you're wrong, they're going to generally correct you with more information. So if you say you're a renter, right? And they say, oh no, we own our home. Or you're a homeowner, right? Oh no, right now we're living with family because we've been saving money to buy. Or right now we're renting. They're going to give you that information. The key is when you're responding to them, I like to lead with you're a homeowner, right? Because if they say yes, they're a homeowner, then I like to go straight from there to, well, then you would definitely understand your power as a seller in this market. It's easier for me to communicate going forward. You can go either direction. It's going to be the same exact conversation. It's just what you're more comfortable with. So let's read what we have for a script so far to this point. So, hi, Bob. This is Dan from Keller Williams. I noticed you're on my website today, and I just wanted to make sure I introduce myself. It's nice to meet you. Wait for him to respond. Nice to meet you too. Bob, I was in the process of looking up and putting together different properties to send you based on what you were looking at, and I had a quick question, then I will let you go. You're a homeowner, right? Correct? Pause for that answer. He's going to give you some information. So, if you're a renter, great. I do a special consultation for renters where I show them what the buy power is versus the renting power. I, assume that you, like all renters, want to buy a house someday, correct? It takes 5 minutes. I can throw something together for you. I assume your rent is $1,800 a month. There's a couple different ways to go with that too. I like to sometimes go a little bit low if I know where they're renting, and if I know they're in Gilbert, they told me I'm renting. Oh, where about are you? Oh, I'm off of Bell Vista and Baseline. And if I know a little bit about the rental market or a little bit about real estate, we all know you're not going to rent a house over there for $1,000. You're probably going to be $1,600, depending on which neighborhood, to well over $2,000. Sometimes I like to start a little bit low. Oh, so you probably pay at least $1,300 a month. You probably pay around $1,300 a month. Oh no, actually we're paying $1,900 a month. Oh wow. So yeah, you can definitely, there's definitely programs out there they're going to let you buy for cheaper than you're paying for rent. Kind of builds them up a little bit that that you can definitely save them money, get them excited. Homeowner, great, consultation for homeowners. Show them their listing power versus their buying power today. Either case, you don't want to do these right now. You want to set this up, as an appointment. If they want to go through it, that's great. But the goal is to get a second appointment and a meeting. If I'm going to do either one of these, I would like to do these at the office or, at their house. If it's a potential listing, I want to go to their house and give them the best information. This does not have lender close. The kind of third close, the consultation close, the third one you can go with is the lender close, which is if you're talking to them, you understand your buy power, everything. Then you can go into if they don't, in the meantime, before we set our meeting up, I'd like to have you talk to our lender so we can get a full, a lender who can, with a little bit of information, can let you know about what you qualify for and roughly what your payment would be, so we can get you a full understanding of your buying power versus renting power. So just a kind of a third way that you can go in there with that close. But the the big thing is you don't have to follow the script word for word, but you don't want to leave anything out, and you don't want to change anything drastically. You still want a corrective statement. It's a softer way to get information by letting them correct you. Don't forget to introduce yourself and tell them that it's nice to meet them. That brings the guard down. Don't forget to tell them you're in the process of doing something for them. That's the warm and fuzzy. You're working for them. You aren't calling to see. When you call them and just tell them that you saw they're on the website and you wonder if you had any questions, you're wanting to see how you can help them help themselves. If you just want to answer questions about the website, basically you're saying, I want to enable you to go do this yourself, which isn't a bad thing, but you want to be working for them. So it's a call of, I want to, I was in the process of setting up a search for you. I was in the process of putting some houses together to send you. I was in the process of doing ABC for you, and had a quick question. So that's kind of the script. I like to put it in an outline, so I just have I can go right down the outline. Another nice way to do it is when you put it in an outline, leave blanks. So if you're calling through, you're having a good conversation, you can take notes on each section. Renter, yes. Rent, $1,900 a month. You can kind of fill in some blanks and capture the information, unless you are good at typing quickly in the notes section while you're talking. But in any event, capture as much information, and lead scripts only work if you call the leads. So script's not going to work if you don't have anybody on the phone. So get out there, generate some leads, and let us know how we can help with the conversion, the generation, with anything else. That's what I got for today. We will talk to you guys soon. Have a great day.